Hi everybody and welcome back on Italia channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to improve your Charizard starter deck. But first, let's see the theme song. Okay, here we are with this beauty. A lot of people ask me, hi Ale, what about the best starter deck I can bought at the beginning? So today I want to make a video just dedicated to all the people that are just a beginner, that are introduce themselves to this amazing game. And I already make a video about the Nagana del Raikou starter deck, but after team up, I think Charizard is a very attractive alternative. So I just want to make this video for you guys, for you that are new to this game. So I just take some Charizard starter deck, better, I take the single cards because I like the reverse one, but you can take some probably 2 Charizard starter deck and you have all the Charizard evolution line. So you just need to add the Jirachi and just a few cards to make this deck. I think this one is cool to start, and it's kinda cheap. You just need to take the Jirachi. But first let's just see what we are talking about. Charizard, Roaring Resolve. Once during your turn you may put 2 damage counter on this Pokemon. If you do, search into your deck for up to fire energy and attack them to this Pokemon. It's cool because it's very quickly, you can just attack for 180 damage on your second turn with this one, and it's just 1 prize card. So in this case, in this deck you will not see any GX or of course not EX because we're not standard, so not GX Pokemons or not tag team Pokemon, just single prize attacker. And if your opponent wants to finish the game, he has to knock out 6 Pokemon, and it's kinda hard most of the time. The attack, continuous Blades Ball, 30 damage plus 50 damage for each energy card, fire energy card, you discard from this Charizard. So you can just attack 2 energy at one time with the power and with ability, and 1 energy from your end for 180 damage. So 50, 50, 50 and 30. 180 damage with just 1 energy basically, because with ability you can take other 2 cards from your deck. I think it's very cool, like a single attacker. Maybe not the most competitive one, but absolutely one of the best starter deck you can choose. And guys, I know Jirachi is an expensive card, I know that, but Jirachi is one of the newest card. It's from Team Up, and we will probably use this card for the next 2 years. I know it's a big investment, but if you just take 4 Jirachi, you can make a lot of deck. Basically the same to take Zoroark and Ninetales and Lele when they come up, but I prefer Jirachi, and in this format Jirachi is awesome. So guys, take 4 Jirachi and you're fine for a lot of time. Stellar Wish, this is the reason why Jirachi is so important. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you can look the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal a trainer card and put it in your hand. It's cool because you can use 2 Jirachi in 1 turn if you have 1 Jirachi with the skateboard and just retreat for the second one, and it makes more consistent your deck. So just I put 4 in a lot of deck who require it, so it's cool, guys. There are no big words to say it. Just take this Jirachi. And one Absol. Absol is I want to introduce this concept about the Tech card. What are Tech cards? The Tech cards are just 1 or more cards that you can put into your deck to counter one specific deck or one specific situation. So Absol has nothing to do with the Charizard, but it's very cool against the Jirachi, against the basically Jirachi that your opponent can play. So if you play Absol, the opponent's Jirachi has to retreat 2 instead of 1, so it needs 1 more energy over the skateboard. So if you play Absol against a Zapdos deck that hasn't Zero Aura in it, it's very painful, really. So one Absol, it's our concept of touch card. 9 fire energy. I play very few energy. Why? Because I prefer to put inside 2 energy recycler. Shuffle 5 energy cards from my discard pile to my deck. So if you play 2 energy recycler, you don't need a lot of basic energy. I prefer to play few energy card and more trainer card, because in this way the deck will be more quickly, more easy. It's not so heavy like you play 15 energy cards. Consistent, we are talking about the consistency of the deck. So 4 Nest Ball to take Charmander and Jirachi, and 4 Ultra Ball to take, of course, the Charizard. They are just amazing. Lily and Cynthia. Lily, Guzma and Cynthia are basically the 3 cards that you can see in every deck, you can see in almost every deck, because at the time they are just the best we have, so we use it. For Lily, we can draw up to 6 cards or up to 8 cards if is our first turn. Cynthia, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards, and Guzma, you can just capture away the opponent's Pokemon. So if you want to knock out a GX, you can play Guzma and come here, boy. I also put inside one of my favorite cards from Team Up, Bill's Analysis. You can look the top 7 cards of your deck, you can reveal 2 trainer cards and put it into your hand. I think this card is very cool in this deck, because most of the time you need 1 or 2 cards to make your Charizard work. So if you need Rare Candy, if you need Ultra Ball or Choice, most of the time you don't want to use Cynthia, so I put inside 3 Bill and I really like it. 4 Charmander, 1 Charmeleon, 4 Charizard. You can use this line with like every your stage 2 line, because the Rare Candy is always better. Almost always better. So Rare Candy, if you can use it to put your Charizard onto your Charmander just to skip up your Charmeleon. It's cool because you can just skip 1 turn. Eat Factory Prism Star. This is, of course, it's a Prism Star card, so we can't play more than 1 of this card. It works for each player because it's a stadium card, but if your opponent hasn't any fire energy in your deck, it's cool just for you. So you can discard 1 fire energy from your hand and draw 3 cards. It's cool because you can shuffle, you can recover your energy card with energy recycle. So even if you discard 1 energy, it's not big deal if you can draw 3 cards. And as I said before, we don't play GX cards, so 1 Shrine of Punishment is cool because even without the choice band, you can take 50, 100, 150 and 180 damage with 3 energy. So Zero Aura, Buzzwole, Ultra Necrozma, all of the guys has 190 HP, so just 1 Shrine. You don't need the choice band to make the knockout, so it's cool. Very situational, but it's cool. Choice band, I said about that, so you can attack this to your Charizard and it takes 30 more damage to your opponent's GX Pokemon. So, I don't know, with 4 energy, you can knock out Ptcgo, just for example. 2 Rescue Stretcher. we have 4 Charizard, but we want to play more than 4 Charizard, so recover it. I suggest you to use the Rescue Stretcher for Charizard and for Charmeleon instead of Absol or Jirachi. We just have 2 Rescue Stretcher and most of the time is enough. Escape board, 3 escape board. You can attack these 2 Jirachi, and every time one of your Charizard will be knocked out, you can just active your Jirachi and use the power. After that, retreat for free thanks to this escape board that allows you to retreat even if Jirachi is asleep. So it's one of the perfect combo that comes out after team up. So as you can see, it's kind of easy, okay? With this deck I want to introduce all of you beginner player to what I say about competitive game. So this is one of the lists that can be considered competitive. Maybe Charizard is not the perfect competitive card, but the structure of the deck, it absolutely yes. So this support line, the trainer line, very few energy, the focus Pokemon, the support Pokemon, this is what I'm talking about competitive. So just try it by the Jirachi and you can make follow this line almost every deck you can work. So now let's see how this deck works with some cool game. Here we are with the Charizard deck. Actually, I never was a fan of Charizard, basically because my favorite Pokemon is Caterpie, and Charizard every time just burn my poor worm, so I don't know, I don't really like it, but I have to admit that in this format with just the alternative of Blastoise, Charizard is a very cool starter deck. So I want to make a video to trying to help all of you guys that are just start and want to just make something better over your starter deck. So good start. Jirachi is always a good start. I don't have any supporter, so I of course use Stellar Wish looking for some Lily, Cynthia, Bill. My opponent play Marshadow. I don't know if he play Ptcgo or just Zapdos, so just use Stellar Wish before Ultra Ball. Okay. I found the Cynthia. Escape board. Eat Factory, Choice Band, and then Cynthia. Eat Factory. I discard 1 Fire Energy to draw 3 more cards. Okay. This is fine. I found another Charmander, another Jirachi, so I can retreat my Jirachi to use another Stellar Wish. Ooh, Rare Candy is cool. But also Bill is. I want to be sure to have 1 Charizard next turn, so energy to Charmander, and then I can pass. This is a good turn. This is a good turn because we have the Charizard on our next turn. Probably my opponent will take 1 prize. Of course he does. But it's fine. It's fine. If this is the best I can do, it's fine for us. Nest Ball for Absol. Okay. That wasn't nice. That was nice, but we play Absol too. So what we can do? We can do knockout on Absol or knockout on Zapdos. I want to take that Absol. away, so let's focus on that. Air Candy, Charizard, Roaring Resolve, 20 damage. We have 5 energy in our deck. Hit Factory. I don't really want to draw all of my energy, but it's okay. I have just one Charizard. I have just one Charizard. This is not cool. So 3 energy, Ultra Ball. I discard 2 more energy to take 1 Charmander. I always want a Charmander in my bench. Always. Energy Recycle System. No, just Energy Recycle, sorry. And Guzma. Okay, come here, Absol. Come here. I decided to knock out Absol because I think Jirachi, for me, it's very important in this game. Okay, my opponent just conceded, good for me. Okay, won the first one. Let's go with the second one. I decided to knock out Absol instead of Zapdos. Why? Because every time my opponent knock out one of my Charizard, I always want to use Jirachi just to take something more. I usually want Nest Ball or Rescue Stretcher or Candy, just to make a continue to Charizard. So if I can knock out his Absol very quickly, it's absolutely fine for me. Usually Absol is not my best start, but I think my opponent played Zapdos, so it's not so bad. What is this? Come on, guys, let me play. Okay. I don't know why my opponent just see an Absol and concede. Why are you so scared about Absol? Come on, guys. Okay. Okay, it's just okay. I don't have anything to say. We just won 2 games because my opponents conceded as soon as they saw Absol. So okay, let's go. Cool start. I have 2 Jirachi and I put both of them in play. Ooh, a fairy deck, probably Gardevoir. Let's see. Vulpix and Lillibayate. Lillibayate at first turn, so cool. Maybe it's not a Gardevoir, just a 90s deck. So Charmander, Stellar Wish. My end, it's not so bad. I have a Charizard. I just take an escape board. Escape board, retreat, Jirachi. I'm looking for Lily, of course. You are not Lily. You are not Lily, but it's okay. I like you anyway. Bill is Lily and Choice Band. Okay. I don't know if my opponents can knock out my Charmander or not. He just attacking energy to Vulpix, so I don't know. If he just knock out Jirachi, I was so happy about that. 2 Nest Ball for... I'm so curious about that. Okay, it's a Gardevoir. Double Ralts and Cynthia. Okay, so probably he just knock out my Jirachi, and it's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, 32 Charmander. Okay. Always come active with Jirachi. Always, guys. Always. Don't forget about that. We need that. We want that. So, Candy, Charmander. So, 50, 100, 150, 100. We need the choice band to take the knockout. Two energy. I want to preserve my shrine. I can need it. Lily by 3, looking for an S-ball. Give me an S-ball. Okay. Good boy! Good boy, Jirachi. I want this S-ball. So, retreat. Charizard. Continuous Blades Ball. Actually, this attack, Charizard has not a huge HP, but it discards all of his energy, so Gardevoir needs a lot of energy to knock out him. He needs to make 100 damage, so it actually has 4 energy to this knockout. 4 energy could be difficult, maybe. I don't like Oranguru. I don't like Oranguru at all. These are 60, my friend. Just 60? This is your best? Instruct by 1. I don't like Oranguru because if you play in this deck Ninetales, you can easily take Swampert instead of it, so I don't know. 60 for 110. Nest Ball. Of course, a Charmander. Okay, so I have 3 energy. Roaring Resolve. 1, 2. Roaring Resolve. Another 2. I want it. I don't. Yeah, why not? I use Energy Recycler, maybe Lily. I don't want to use Lily by 2. Yeah. Oh, another one. That's cool. Continuous Blight Ball. 160. I discard 2 energy, so I can use Energy Recycle by full 5 energy. And let's see what it takes. I have 130 damage, so basically this Charizard is useless now. Because I can't use the Roaring Resolve. 20 more damage means knockout, so I just have to hope that it doesn't have anything. I just hoping, please don't play Guzma. Please don't play Guzma this time. Because a Guzma, it can have Ninetales, GX and make 72 Charmander, 30 damage on Charizard. It can hurt. It can. But of course I always have another Charizard back, so I'm fine. I'm pretty fine. Fire energy. I'm looking for Rescue Stretcher maybe? All of you that are start, you just always be focused on one thing. Your deck has to. I don't usually explain the. Oh damn it! Damn it! I don't usually explain the concept about the consistency. If you play a lot of cards in your deck that like Ultra Ball, the supporter, like that stuff, if you play a lot of them, you are always sure, or not always, but you can count on this thing. Your deck works. If you have why you didn't kill my Charizard? I don't know. If you have a lot of cards that draw cards, that looking for Pokemon, looking for something, you can be sure about one thing. Your deck works, and if your deck works, you have the possibility to play, actually. So just use a lot of these cards. These cards are the most important cards you can have in your deck. Energy Recycler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need the choice band. I have a Charmander. I have a Charmander, so I discard one. And how many Goodsma? I already have all of my Goodsma in the deck, so just use it. 1, 2, and then Lily. I want to knock out these 90s. Stellar Wish for Candy. Here we are. Good boy, Jirachi, good boy. So I want to knock out the Gardevoir in the next turn. Retreat for Charizard. These are 230 damage, so not bad, not bad. This deck is one of usually recognized as SPA deck, so single prize attacker. I like really much the single prize attacker because it's they are I don't know how to explain, but if you have to play against some of GX deck, you have something more because you can just knock out 3 of them. And Charizard, guys, this damage are not bad at all, so it's cool, very cool. Oh my god, this is a deck based on Max Potion, Energy Retrieval. Choice Band, yeah, you don't need it. Cynthia, okay. He can knock out me. Yes, he can. But if he just knock out my Charizard, and he already used Cynthia, I can knock out him with my new Charizard. As you can see, this deck's not bad, and it's basically a starter one. Oh, so bad. Okay, well played. Well played. Candy. Another one. Boom! Another one. Roaring Resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guzma. I had just 2 prizes, so I just want to do knockout. But if I have more than 2 prizes, I put active my Jirachi, use the power, and then use Charizard for the knockout. Hey, Guys, 3 on 3, this starter deck is not bad at all. Good times. So I'm not really surprised because of course I test this list, I test this deck before to show you, but this is a starter deck. I don't usually expect anything from a starter deck, but this Charizard could be competitive. We already see a Charizard in top 32 to special premier event in Cannes a few weeks ago, so why not? Why not, guys? I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you like it. If you do, just put a like into the video, subscribe the channel for more video, and see you soon with the next one.